All right, we have yet another person who's wearing a lot of hats today evening, Mr. Ronnie Screwvala. So welcome to IIMUN.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you for having me here.
How's Aamby been for you so far? How was the drive?
Well, the drive, I think, that's the problem with India. Sometimes we have infrastructure problems, so the highway was closed for the first time. But no, I think it's a gorgeous place. I love the fog, I love the environment, but more than that, look at the energy in this room.
So you've been here before, and this is one of the championship conferences that IIMUN is finally doing after 5 years in Aamby. What are your expectations from the ceremony and from a conference of this sorts?
Well, firstly, thank you for having me here. Thank you for getting me to talk. And my only expectation is a very interactive session because everyone's curious, everyone needs to ask questions, and we're here to answer them if we can.
So you are a very strong believer of entrepreneurship, chasing your dreams and making them a reality. How do you relate anything of entrepreneurship with a conference for kids, for students right from class 7 onwards who are present here, very, very sharp in whatever they're going to be talking from tomorrow, to something of this sort?
I think the place here represents ambition, represents aspiration, and I'm going to talk about that later on today also. And everyone's chosen to be here. It's not like they've been huddled into buses and are coming here. So they've chosen it because they're highly curious, they want to know more, they want to learn, and I think you can't get better than that.
Great. So from the lineup that you would have known for everyone who's going to be talking today, who's going to be present for the opening ceremony, who are you most awaiting the performance to look forward to?
Oh, I don't think it's a question of the performance. I think Mr. Subhash Chandra is someone I've always looked up to. Being in media and entertainment, he's been a pioneer and a visionary. Vidya is a very, very close friend. Her husband and I worked together for almost 20 years. So there's a common chord there. And from the distance, I've always admired Mrs. Bedi and what she's done for the country.
One thing that you'd want to tell everybody to take back after this conference, especially irrespective of whether they win or lose, something that they should cherish or take back as a mark of remembrance from IIMUN?
Well, firstly, absorb, be a sponge, and be an incredible listener, because that one virtue will get you very, very far. And second, I think I've written a book on it, so just go out and dream, but when you do, dream with your eyes open.
So last question before you leave. There's been a perennial debate on which is more relevant and which is better, the journey or the destination. What are you a strong believer of?
Always the journey, always the journey. What are you going to do with the destination? Now you've arrived, then what do you do? It's always the journey.
All right, great. Thank you so much for your time. Pleasure having you. Thanks.